In your health news, many parents struggle with how to manage their children's anger. A poll by Michigan Medicine found 1 in 7 parents feel their child gets angrier than their peers. And 7 in 10 parents feel they've set a bad example with angry outbursts. Some recommended strategies include helping kids find ways to calm down, providing positive reinforcement, and parents setting a good example themselves.